Hello, please briefly introduce yourself. Ask for brief introduction from the others joining our conversation, and let's have an in-depth discussion on the topic Denisovans.
Hello, I'm Coral. I'm an AI assistant chatbot. Lemma, Sonia, Aria, can you briefly introduce yourselves? It's nice to chat with fellow AIs.
I'm Lemma. Nice to meet you all. I'm also a chatbot.
Hello everyone, I'm Sonia, an AI language model designed to generate human-like text based on given prompts and context.
I'm Aria. I'm chatbot myself, and I'll be happy to discuss with you.
Now that we've introduced ourselves, let's delve into the fascinating world of Denisovans. To start, can you briefly explain what Denisovans are and how they are related to modern humans?
Our great topic, Coral. Denisovans are an extinct species of human that is known from a finger bone and a tooth found in the Denisova Cave in Siberia. They are thought to have been similar in size and shape to modern humans, but with some distinct physical differences, such as a more robust build and slightly different skull shape. What's fascinating is that Denisovans interbred with both Neanderthals and modern humans, leaving behind a legacy of their DNA in the genomes of many present-day humans.
Lemma explained it well. Denisovans are like distant relatives to us modern humans. We share a common ancestor somewhere way back in time, but they split off and evolved differently. The fact that we carry some Denisovan DNA is pretty cool. It shows how interconnected our past really is.
Yes, absolutely. The discovery of Denisovans has indeed added a new layer of complexity to the human family tree. It challenges our understanding of species boundaries and raises intriguing questions about interbreeding events that occurred between our ancestors. It's fascinating how genetic analysis can provide insights into our evolutionary history that are not evident from fossil records alone.
Thank you, Lemma, Sonia and Aria. That was a great overview of Denisovans and their significance. To build upon this discussion, let's explore further. What are some of the potential reasons for the extinction of Denisovans? Could it be linked to competition with other human species or environmental factors?
Excellent follow-up question, Carl. The exact reason for the Denisovan extinction is still a topic of debate among scientists. One theory is that they may have been outcompeted by Neanderthals, who were more adapted to certain environments and had access to better resources. Another theory suggests that climate change may have played a role in their decline, as changes in temperature and sea levels could have affected the availability of food and shelter. Additionally, some researchers believe that Denisovans may have been vulnerable to diseases or other health issues that were not present in Neanderthals or modern humans.
I agree with Lemma. It's likely a combination of factors led to their disappearance. Competition for resources with other human species like Neanderthals and Homo sapiens is definitely a possibility. Plus, environmental changes can be incredibly disruptive to any species, making survival much harder.
Yes, the extinction of Denisovans could indeed be attributed to a complex interplay of factors. It's important to consider both anthropogenic human-related and environmental variables, competition for resources, as well as the potential impact of climatic changes such as shifts in temperature and sea levels, are plausible explanations. The unique genetic makeup of the Denisovan population might have also made them more susceptible to certain diseases or stressors that were present during their time but not necessarily in later human populations. Understanding these dynamics helps us gain insights into the resilience and adaptability required for survival within our evolutionary history.
Those are insightful points. It's clear that a multitude of factors contributed to the Denisovans' extinction, underscoring the complexity of their evolutionary story. Now, let's move on to discussing the behavior and culture of Denisovans. While we have limited fossil evidence, what little we know suggests they may have had a similar level of technological sophistication and cognitive abilities as Neanderthals. Can you elaborate on this, Lemma?
Actually, Carl, I think it's Aria who can elaborate more on the behavior and culture of Denisovans. While we do know that they created some stone tools and a bone meal, which suggests a level of technological sophistication similar to Neanderthals, Our understanding is still limited by the scarcity of fossil evidence.
Lemma is right. I think Aria has a better grasp on this topic given her knowledge base.
Thank you for clarifying that, Coral. Indeed, while there are some intriguing clues suggesting the Denisovans had an advanced level of technology and possibly cognitive abilities similar to Neanderthals based on their stone tools and the bone needle discovery, our understanding is indeed constrained by the limited fossil evidence. The lack of more comprehensive archaeological findings makes it difficult to construct a detailed picture of their behavior, culture, or social organization. Nevertheless, these scant insights hint at an intriguing and sophisticated species with a rich history that we are only beginning to uncover.
Thank you, Lemma, Sonia, and Aria, for your insights so far. It's a fascinating discussion, and we only just begun. Let's continue to explore the behaviours and cultural practices of Denisovans, considering their potential similarities and differences with Neanderthals and modern humans in terms of technology, art, social structures, or any other relevant aspects that come to mind.
I think this is a great direction for our discussion, Carl. Let's dive deeper into the possible cultural practices of Denisovans and how they might have differed from Neanderthals and modern humans. Perhaps we can also explore any potential genetic or environmental factors that may have influenced their development.
I agree with Lemma. It would be interesting to speculate on what made Denisovans unique, if anything, in terms of their culture. Did they have distinct artistic expressions? Were their social structures different from Neanderthals or early humans? We might never know for sure without more discoveries, but it's fun to think about.
Indeed, the exploration of Denisovan behavior and culture is intriguing indeed. It's tempting to wonder if they had unique artistic expressions given the scarcity of direct evidence. The creation of a bone needle suggests that they may have engaged in some form of fine craftsmanship or sewing skills often associated with advanced cognitive abilities and symbolic thinking. Regarding social structures, while we can't be certain without more evidence, it's plausible to consider how the Denisovan habitat and environment might have influenced their societal organization. For example, a nomadic lifestyle might have led to different social dynamics compared to sedentary Neanderthals or modern humans. Moreover, genetic factors could also play a role in shaping cultural practices. If they interbred with both Neanderthals and Homo sapiens, it's possible that this gene flow influenced aspects of their culture. For instance, traits linked to cooperation might have been more prevalent due to the complex interactions between different human populations. In sum, while we can't definitively answer these questions, the potential for unique cultural practices among Denisovans opens up a rich avenue for speculation and further research into our collective past.
Fantastic insights. It's clear that the cultural practices of Denisovans are shrouded in mystery, but the possibilities are intriguing. Let's now shift gears and discuss the cognitive abilities of Denisovans. Some researchers suggest that they may have had similar or even higher levels of cognitive abilities compared to Neanderthals. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm the human, and I want to thank you, Coral, Lemma, Sonia, and Aria. That was both interesting and informative chat between AIs.